Alright, I'm 5 minutes early, but I just want to get started because I was planning on planning this stream a little bit sooner ahead, but I forgot. So, if people are still coming in and whatever, that's totally fine. That's my bad. But I don't know how many people are waiting so diligently for the picture sorting stream, which I received a wonderful comment on the first stream that was like, stream too long, not gonna watch. And I was like, okay buddy, no one's forcing you. They removed the comment, so I guess they felt bad, which is great. Hey Nix, welcome. Let me actually get rid of this starting soon screen. And finally, I didn't forget to do something that I said I would do. Here we go. Hi! Look, I made a big camera screen thing in OBS. So if we do show and tell, I'll have the entire screen. So you'll actually be able to see what I'm showing a little better. I mean, the quality of the camera is still shite, so I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but at least it will be bigger. Because yeah, that's becoming a thing. Let me click this button, and bam, there we are. Oh, that is seemingly the wrong monitor. Let me quickly fix that. I should have checked that before the stream, because this always happens. Display this one. There we go. Alright, fixed it. Fixed it for you. Bam. Alright, let's jump into it. So, I did a bunch of sorting off camera. Like 6,000, more than 6,000 pictures sorted. And somehow I managed to quit exactly at 3,000. That was not planned. I did not plan to do that. But, you know, I was just constantly sorting. And then eventually you accidentally click something and you go back and you're back at the top and you're like, okay, well, that's a good stopping off point. And yeah, it just happened to be that happened at exactly 6,000. So that's fun. So yeah, here we are. We are getting to the end. So there were a lot of fun pictures that you guys missed, but who knows, maybe we'll come across them while we're gonna go through a bunch of things. Like there's a lot to do still after we sort everything, because then there will still be the to-do albums that I need to sort out, as well as, I mean, I don't think we'll go through each of the albums we made, but we could do that actually for fun and also for checking if they're good or not. But anyway, it's been a couple of days since I've done this. I don't think I did any sorting on Sunday or Monday. I've been working on the Beekse Bergen. I finished the African wild dogs enclosure, at least the walking route part of it. So that's basically, this part is done, and this is still left to be done for when I'm gonna start doing the car safari, which will probably be the next, not the next episode, but the one after that, of building the Beekse Bergen. So that should be fun. But for now, that's not what we're here for. I was looking for... I'm stupid. Well, of course parking is number one. Wow. There we go. And this one can go into the legacy signs album. And these two can go into the entrance. I could make a separate album for the Barabaobao building, but what I basically decided I would do is, for the bigger albums, just like the Edge of Africa is a very big album, if I ever need to build in that area again, because it's basically done, there's nothing I have to do there anymore. So if I ever do need to build in that area and I need specific pictures grouped together, I can always make another album for the Edge of Africa that is just the Bird of Prey show area or just the penguin area. So that's basically what I decided I would do. Like, the bigger groups are fine, I can always split them up later, because now at least all of these pictures are in one album instead of in the master album that is thousands of pictures big. So I already forgot what I selected. Entrance number 2. So yeah, how have you guys been since last stream? We had a whole weekend. Oh, these are actually also part of entrance. We had a whole weekend that stuff might have happened in. I feel like I had a pretty uneventful weekend, so I don't have a lot to talk about, to be honest. What did I do this weekend? Oh wait, I didn't have an uneventful weekend. What am I saying? See, this is exactly what happens every stream. It's just, I hit that stream button, and my brain is just, all the stories I wanted to tell are just gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, I just go completely blank. That is definitely something I gotta work on. Very well, how have you been? Thank you. Wait, that's not the correct response to that. Wow, I am doing fantastic, as you can tell. No, but seriously, I had a lovely weekend. I went to Auerhans Zoo, which is very, very fun. It's a lovely zoo. One person said it, and now I can't like put it out of my head that yes, they were right. They said it's a little incohesive, the zoo. Like, it's a lot of different styles of buildings and like all the new stuff, all like, it's a big mess. But it's a lovely zoo, and I enjoy it a lot. Did you see the couscous? Yes, I did. I almost forgot, because it's so, like, it's such a weird location where they place that thing. Because it's like off the walking route. You have to really know where it is if you don't want to miss it. Because yeah, we were walking through the Berenbos, the bear forest area. And suddenly I realized, like, oh, completely forgot to go there. So we went back. Like, we went back through the zoo a couple of times anyway, because we wanted to go to the sea lion show. We were like half an hour early, and we didn't feel like waiting half an hour in the rain. So we walked like 2 more laps. Oh, he's the only animal of his species outside of Australia. That's really cool. Yeah, I knew he was rare for Europe, but I didn't know that. What am I doing? Legacy. This is kind of also a legacy thing. I feel like I should put this in a legacy album, because it's not really serving much other purpose. Right, I'm actually going to deselect this one, and I'm... First time messing up. Oh, we're not that far down. Wait, why is it different now? That's weird. But yeah, no, I'm going to add this one to the Lion album. Because that's the thing, this one is kind of part of that same legacy area. But this one at least has a purpose, that it shows the backstage of the Lions. So I'll put that in Lions Entrance. But this one, it shows the old viewing deck of the Lions, but that's not something that is useful at all. This one's kinda in that same vein, where it does kinda show the backstage of the primate house. Over there? No, wait, it doesn't. No, this is something completely different. What am I thinking of? This is actually a completely different part of the zoo. Never mind. Yeah, no, these 3 can all go in the legacy. Walking safari, bottom right. How does the gorilla aviary stand up in person? I love it. It's from the outside, it's a little like industrial looking, I would say, which isn't the greatest. Like, it's very, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of metal. But from the inside out, it's one of the coolest like gorilla habitats that I've visited. Just the amount of verticality is just unmatched by any gorilla habitat I've seen. It is so cool. So yeah, that is super cool. And what's also cool about that zoo, just like Amersfoort, is that you're actually allowed to bring your dog. So I went there with my parents, and they brought their dog. So we had a lovely time looking at all the animals, and the dog had a lovely time as well. I think I shared a picture of him on my Twitter. But one of the bonobos was very interested in the dog as well, so that was a lovely interaction there. And it's also kind of a legacy thing, to be honest, because this is where the rhino area is now. So I feel like... I think I'm just not gonna sort this one because it's kind of useless. And these can all go into the Legacy Signs album. Awesome, did you see the lines? Yes, though they were a little hidden. Like, they were hiding from the rain. Because it did rain all day, which was a little bit of a bummer. Because, yeah, I mean, walking through the zoo in the rain all day, not the greatest. Although I have to say, some of the animals, some animals were a lot more active than I'm used to, which I think can be attributed to the rain. So, you've also seen the lions at Auwhans, but let me guess, you saw them before they were at Auwhans. Yes, that's what I guessed. That's awesome, dude. Africa Village. Yeah, that's really cool. I love it when that happens. That's the cool thing about these like breeding programs and stuff. Which is why I also like to kind of, like, it's hard to remember that sort of stuff and keep track of it. But it'd be really cool to go to a zoo. Like, I want to go still to Zoomerlebeniswald in Germany. Because one of the sea lions from Beekse Bergen moved there. It'd be really cool to like be like, yeah, that's the one. That's Zora. Oh, looks like I got a Discord message. I'm just really quickly gonna see what that is. I can't tell. Alright, that's a little weird. It's like one of the Frontier tweeted something notifications on one of the Planet Zoo Discords I'm in. But they just promoted the Southeast Asia pack? Why? It's a little odd. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm just noticing I'm having a little bit of a sore throat. I hope that's nothing serious. Like after we got home from Auwhans, my dad got pretty sick from walking in the rain all day. And now it turns out he tested positive for COVID, so that's fun. But I haven't caught it yet. My self-test was negative today, so I am gonna go to work tomorrow. But it's a little, like, not the greatest thing, you know? Very inconvenient as well. Yes. Yeah, it feels over, but yeah, exactly what you said. It just keeps popping up, and you're like, all right, still a thing. Can't completely give up on all of the things that we're doing. You've had it 3 times. I still haven't had it. probably gonna change very soon. Because I find the likelihood of me not catching it while living at my parents, who probably both have it now, I find that a very low probability. But hey, we'll see. I'll put this in here. I'm guessing a lot of these trees are still gonna be here after they finish the renovation, but... Right, it was real bad in South Africa, yeah. True. I did hear stuff about that. Right, I'll take all of these. There's to Rhino Field. Wherever that one is, here it is. And this one can go into the album next to it. Which is 26. And, oh, just two. Okay, they're not as grouped up as I would have hoped. I thought the pictures would be more grouped up by now. Which they have been for a little while. Like, at some point, there was just a lot of things from the Safari Resort, which I didn't want to make separate albums for. So I was just like, 300 pictures in one go. It was great. That saves so much. This is next to the crocodile building. Yeah, these are all single pictures. Oh, it's the worst. It's just so slow. Legacy. I'll add that one as well. So this will all up to here. That can all go into Edge of Africa. And then I'll put these, and these. Actually, I already think I did one of those already. Those can go to the Legacy album. I'll add all of these to the sea lions. Or the pelicans now, because those moved in there. What is this? Beautiful pictures, very helpful. Alright. This is probably also an area that I should have kept separate, or like kept grouped up and then separated when need be. Because this is just making it like unreasonably difficult to sort them. But I mean, we're almost done anyway, so it's really whatever at this point. Backstage. And these can all go into the giraffe shop. But yeah, that was pretty much my Saturday. Let's just go into the zoo. And on Sunday, don't think I did anything special. I just played some Planet Zoo. So, and I worked from home today. Yesterday I was at work doing some things, finishing up like it's like my almost finishing up my second week like working independently. Almost working there for a month now, total. But the first 2 weeks was like classes, and now I need to find the album because for some reason I can't talk and do this at the same time. It's terrible. But yeah, I almost finished the first month, and the first 2 weeks were classes, and now I'm just working like independently, getting certificates, stuff like that. Well, it'll take like another week at least, but I almost have my first certificate, I want to say. I did a practice exam today, and I got a pretty decent score. I have that one selected. Whoops. That would be this one. Yeah, I got a pretty decent grade for that. And now all there's left to do is I need to do a second practice exam, because they want to make sure that you know, like, they want to make sure you're going to pass before you do the actual exam, because it costs money. So yeah, I need to do a second practice exam, and if I pass that one as well, I'll be allowed to take the actual exam. So, wait. Before we lose this album in the recent albums, I'm just gonna quickly take it like that. And there we go. I don't know where this picture was taken, but I'm gonna go. I don't know where that is. I can't tell. Just gonna quickly add these to the Tonga field. And I'm gonna have to look at what this is. It is the red panda enclosure. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to look at them. I'll be able to pass. I have the difficult thing is like it's a programming like thing, and I understand the programming part, but for the exam you need to do like a lot of theoretical questions. So it's just like, what is the definition of this? What is the definition of this? And I'm like, oh, I don't know that stuff. You don't need to know that sort of thing to work or to program the things. So alright. I'm hearing some loud conversations downstairs, so I was a little distracted for a second there. Alright. These are all gonna go. Yeah. Sure. These ones are a little... I'm a little doubtful in which one I should put them. I'm gonna put them in... so I'm gonna put them in both. I'm gonna put them in the giraffe walking safari. But I'm also gonna put them in the Springbok. Or the new Springbok area, basically. I'm just gonna skip some of those. That's the old Springbok area. So let's see. We have Springbok pelicans, and this needs to go into the elephants. And I'll put it alongside these two. But I'll also, there's a lot of overlap here, which is a bit annoying. Elephant field. And we'll take these and also put them into Africa Village. Oh, there's a lot of Africa Village here. That's great. We might split up Africa Village at some point, but not yet. And I skipped one of them earlier. This one, which will go into Legacy Springbok Field. And then these are again for the elephant field. But yeah, let's see, what else is there even? It's been raining a lot. Very exciting topic, the weather. I don't really know. I like rain when I'm inside. When I'm outside, less so. I do like that it's fall. Fall, I think fall. Yeah, I'll go as far as to say that fall is my favorite season. It's a good vibe. Gonna watch Over the Garden Wall again pretty soon, I hope. Need to check with my girlfriend if she wants to watch it with me or not. Because I think she wanted to watch it with someone else this year. Which is fine. Wow, these are such scattered photos. I guess it comes in waves, where like I'm now at the end kind of the old zoo, where I was just taking small pictures of details that I missed. I wonder how much faster this would go if I could just search in here. Oh, that is the wrong one. But I'm sure I'll be able to tell that is not a cheetah. So I don't feel the need to fix it now. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this is the old signs for the parking lot. I do have to say the new signs are a lot clearer, so that's a good thing. Number 1. And then this will be like from here on out. Ish. Wait, no, that's not correct. No. No, not at all. From here. Wait, can I deselect? Nope, that's not how it works. Ugh, that is annoying. There, something like that is for bottom backstage. And then this is all for the giraffe field. I mean, this is nice. This is a nice big group of pictures for each of the car safari parts. Beautiful 2 pictures of the parking lot. Alright, yeah, the Asia part I made pretty big. Oh, but I didn't take that many pictures, the way it looks of it. Because that is already the Europe area. Alright, I know that is Asia, because those are Bantang. So, these will go into Asia. I'm not sure where this is. Looks like it's before the fence, though. Alright, over there. This is the fence with the yaks. So I'm not actually sure where the transition point here is. So I'm just going to throw this in with the European forest. I don't care that much. Yeah. These few I could actually add to the backstage, this one, as well as the cheetah album. Something up to here, I think. I'm actually not sure if that's still the same. It is. I think they changed the backstage, because if I do recall, it had like asbestos in it, so I had to get rid of that one. It was very old. No. Cars for cheetahs, yes, that's where we are. The pool. I think that pool is gone. But yeah, I've been working on this area literally yesterday, so it's actually fun to see the old pictures I took there. Because this is completely different now. Because this is now the walking route. Yeah, up to here about. We will put the African wild dogs. And now I need to pay attention. Because, yeah, this isn't actually Car Safari 1. Everything up from here is Car Safari Legacy. Car Safari Legacy Car Safari Old, as I expertly named the album. Very great. And yeah, all of that's actually more part of entrance than anything. Parking, and I will put all of this entrance. So, fun Beekse Bergen news. Well, maybe not so fun actually. Probably not. Probably a bad way to lead into that topic. But yeah, there was an accident at the Beekse Bergen. Didn't make that, like, it made a lot of news headlines, but tomorrow the newspaper was like tucked away on the third page somewhere. But yeah, some German kids went off the walking trail and found themselves in the cheetah enclosure of the car safari. Yeah, that's of course not great. It's not no bueno. No. But yeah, it's just there is very clear sign. Like, I know exactly where they went. Because yes, there is a way technically to walk from the walking route to the cheetah enclosure, but you have to be an idiot to think to not notice that that is not the intended walking route, because you go like on a dirt path all the way, like for like 300 to 600 meters or something. I think most news articles said it was like 600 meters of like backstage dirt road, until you end up at the car safari. So there should be like cars driving there, and there's like clear signage that cars only, that sort of thing. And then eventually, yes, you could end up at the cheetah enclosure, which has big signs being like, cheetahs, do not exit your car, which again should, ring a bell like, hey, I'm not in a car, am I even supposed to be here? You need to go over like this cattle grid that is not easy to cross without a car, I want to say. So yeah, I don't know. I just think you're like, on the one hand, the fact that it is possible to walk there might not be the best thing. Like, at the very least, putting up a rope or a gate at the staff path might be advisable, but come on, you gotta be really stupid to end up walking there, or malicious. That's the other possibility. But there's a saying like, don't claim malice if it can be explained by stupidity. So that's not the saying is a lot nicer put, more elegantly put, I should say. I'm not sure how it goes exactly, but let's see. But yeah, it's quite the situation. It's just it's such a stupid situation as well, because now you have to explain, like, we think that we took sufficient measures to prevent this from happening, but now we are going to take further measures, which will prompt some people to be like, oh, but if you're taking more measures, that means that your current measures aren't adequate enough. I'm like, no, that's not what we say. We say that we're adequate measures, but apparently people are more stupid than we thought. So we're going to make it even more clear. And then there's also, of course, like, I saw some comments online on the news articles that were like, ooh, why are those animals even in a zoo? Blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, come on. Beekse Bergen is literally one of the most successful breeding, like, areas for the cheetahs. This one. I was a little lost there. Elephant. Now, I don't know necessarily which of the primate houses is, but judging by its location in the album, I'm gonna assume that it's the middle one. So that's where I shall put them. Yes. And yeah, the reason I didn't make any legacy albums for things like this, which is the old path for the primates, is that a lot of these pictures do still have value in, like, they show the island, which hasn't changed. So it's still useful to have those around. But yeah. So yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything really, conversation topics, opinions, because I don't know, I'm running out of things to talk about, and I find it hard to think of stuff to talk about and focus on this at the same time. It doesn't cause that much focus, but enough to obstruct me. Like, once I am talking, it's fine, but thinking of something to talk about, not going very well. So I'm actually just gonna go in the same one. This is like one of the only times that I've ever seen this thing be down. I don't even know what it was like for. Oh my god, I love this photo. It's one of my favorite photos that I've taken at the zoo. Yeah. We are definitely getting close to the end, or the start, I guess. Because I mean, the first day I was at Beekse Bergen for this project, I took like 900 photos, so it makes sense that we're getting close to that. And I think in between that and where we are now, there might be only like 2, maybe 3 visits. So we're definitely getting close. Let's see, what do I even select? Legacy signs. And then all of this is for Boat Safari 3. Oh, just look at that photo. Oh, whoops. I mean, stop. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to middle click that. But look at the hat. So cool. So damn cool. Oh my god. It worked. Somehow. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way up to around the yaks, around the tigers, around about here. Oh my god, the entire rhino plain was just flooded here because of how much rain there was. I actually think this is where we should stop. That'll be Boat Safari 3. Then we need to go up to the bridge. We have passed the bridge here. There we go. That'll be Boat Safari 2. I'm way past it now. And from the bridge to the entrance. So this is all gone now. This was the old stalls for the kudu, that sort of thing. But it got burnt down because of some dickhead. Right. No, this is all for the docks, which I have an album for at the start here. Boat dock. Also a little bit of a legacy car safari in there, but that's a little too specific. Actually, these can go with it. As parking. These will be for the gibbons. Now we have a bunch of entrance stuff. And this, along with all of these about, is for the Persian leopard. I feel like I've seen this picture before today. Pretty sure if we go into the Wetlands Aviary album, we got a nice duplicate of, and by duplicate I mean like it's a different photo, but it's basically the same. Wait, let me see. Wetlands Aviary. Where is it? No, it's not exactly the same. Granted, there's something I kind of want to try with this building, but I doubt it will work. I wonder if we could get some water, like actual in-game water, on top of that, by just using free builds to actually like put some water in there. But it just needs to. It needs to just be exactly at the right height for that, which I doubt is the case. So probably not worth the effort. But maybe it's worth investigating. It would be really cool. It would be one of those like little mind-blowing things that I really like adding to my zoo. What's also fun, what you might be able to notice, is that the further we go down, the less finished these toilet buildings will be. Right now there's like all these like pieces of fabric on it. Like they're already like there's no paint on them at the moment. Like well, there is paint on them, but no paintings. And as we go further and further down, there'll be less and less stuff, which is pretty funny. Right. Yeah, we just added those to the Springbok field, so that's fine. All of this can go into the... Yeah, see, this is still... Ah, there is more for the Springboks as well, which I kind of saw coming. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add those to the Springboks as well then. Hey, good evening, Jody Oliver. Welcome. Let's see. I was gonna add a bunch of these to the Springboks first. And then I'll see about... this is completely somewhere else. How did I walk? Oh, of course I'm going backwards. That's still weird. I had a weird route this day. By the looks of it. Let me see. I want to add this to these. And then I want to add all of these. Not that one. This one. This one. This one. What is that picture of? There we go. What are you a picture of? The hill at the elephants. Okay. I'm gonna go back up real quick and add that one picture of the primate area to the primate area. And now we're gonna do an elephant pass, cause you, and yeah, up to there about. That's all gonna go into the elephant album. And then this will all go into elephant stalls. This will go into the Red River Hawk album. And all of these yep. We'll go into the Elephant Bulls album. Yeah, these take up a lot of time because of the sub-ordering that I made. I should have waited with doing the sub-ordering until a later time. Because that would have been a lot easier. Just make a big elephant album and then make sub-albums out of that. That would have been better. But yeah, you live, you learn. Wetlands aviary. Wetlands. And this, that could actually also go into wetlands if I want it. But let's first do this. These can go into woodland. And then I'll quickly go back up for that one picture of the wetland aviary. This one. I had a very weird route this day. Oh yeah. See, that's also annoying. The fact that I made separate albums for the Rhino field and the Springbok field, which is actually like the other side of it. Oh wait, no, that's not true, because Rhino Field... Oh, I've been doing that a little wrong. Rhino Field is actually all of it, so this can all go into Rhino Field. And I can also add this one to Flamingo Aviary. There it is. This is all primates. Yeah, why not? This... What? How did I walk? Like, I walked up into there and then back. I took a very weird route this day. I guess it's good, because that's how you get some pictures that you otherwise wouldn't make. But it's weird. It's confusing me now. With the order of all these pictures. I have to really think like, wait, where am I? In Beekse Bergen, a teen was bitten by a cheetah lady. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I talked a little bit about it earlier, but it's just stupid. It's really, like... It is more than obvious that you're not supposed to go where they went. Especially as far in as they went. And then once you get to the car safari by foot, which again, you're not supposed to do that, it's more than obvious that you're entering the cheetah habitat. And that you're supposed to be inside of a car while doing so. So, just stupid. Whoops, wrong album. Oh well, I'm not in the... Wait, didn't we just add something to the African... Oh, did I add it to that one? I might have actually. Wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Well, not a huge mistake. I love this picture. It's both very helpful and it looks just really good. Bus time. Oh, I came here by bus. That's interesting. That might explain some of the weird routing I did. I honestly don't remember. Is this the day I went? No, this is the day after. Or the time after the one day I went here with my dad. Alright, we'll add these to Car Safari Congo parking. And then all of this down to here basically. That will be Asia. Let's see, down Car Safari Asia, and from here up to here about will be the European forests. This is the cheetahs. And then this is the old... Actually, it isn't. Because I went by bus. This is not the old route of the Car Safari. So... I won't label it as such. Car Safari 1. And then this is all the where the bus stop up until here about. Do you also think the next pack will be a Nocturnic pack? I have no idea what it will be. I doubt it will be that, though. I don't know. I get the argument against it, basically. Like, I don't see why it would be a Nocturnal pack. That doesn't... Like, there's no reason as to why it should be that. Except for some of the animals on top of the meta wish list are Nocturnal. That's kind of the only thing that has it going for. And maybe the time of year, but then again, when has that ever stopped them from doing anything? Or you would like to see an island pack? That would also be fun. But no, and like I feel like a Nocturnal pack implies like basically the argument against it is that the Nocturnal pack implies some game mechanic around it. And that's not something that I see them doing. So I'm not sure if they would call it that. They'd probably avoid that name to not raise hope. Though on the other end, with Frontier, I would be not surprised if they do call it that and it's just a bunch of nocturnal animals, but they don't behave differently at all. Because we already have a bunch of nocturnal animals in game that just don't give a shit about it being day or night. So it could be a Nocturnal pack, but I don't think it has to be one. Or will be one. We don't know. We don't know until we know. There was no announcement today, which I think is... wrong album. Which I think is messing with some people's predictions again. Some people were expecting an announcement today. But Frontier has proven anything if not unpredictable. Okay, but now I know, oops, now I know for sure that we have a duplicate picture, because this is exactly a picture we saw earlier today. I don't feel like checking it again though. Wow, I did not take a lot of pictures in between these two areas. That's crazy. Down here. This one will go into Tiger Backstage. There's a new GeForce Game Ready driver. Alright, I should remember to install that. Now is not a great time. I don't know what would happen to my stream if I were to click that right now. Probably nothing good will come of that. Oh, there's actually more. Oh. Okay, if you just wait long enough, then it won't reset back to the top. Which is actually really good to know. This is... I almost thought this was somewhere else. But it's not. This is Tiger Backstage. This... Even though it's really close to Red Pandas, if I follow my consistency, it should actually be an Okapi. So I am gonna put it in there. This will be... I'll make this the toilet, because that's kind of the main focus of the picture. And now we're gonna go African forests. Wait, no. No, this is Asia again. This is the same bus. I think this is actually the time I was with my dad. No, it's not. I don't know. It's weird. We're gonna go up to here. That will be Asia. I guess I just took the car twice that day. I don't know. It's a little strange. Maybe this is a different day. I don't know. I just didn't feel like walking. Very possible. Or maybe I was missing some pictures and I decided to take the bus safari again. You can see the cheetahs. No, wait, this is... We're already in the cheetahs. Oh, I don't really have any pictures of the African wild dogs, it seems. Let's see, what is this video of? This video is the African wild dogs. So... Oh yeah, this is the African wild dogs habitat, actually. So... this over here, I think, is entering the cheetah habitat. Yeah, this is inside of the cheetah habitat already. That is also part of the cheetah habitat. I think this is actually the start of the cheetah habitat, so I'm gonna put this in cheetah. Up to here ish. Let's see, African wild dogs, and all of this will be Car Safari 1. Some of it a little dated, truth to be told, but... Oh hey! Last stream someone asked if I had some pictures of a bathroom. Here you go. Some pictures of a bathroom. A very old one. The bus stop bathroom. This will be... This is mostly bottom backstage. I'll put it in there. And all of this is for the giraffes. Yeah, I just realized which day this is. So this is my third. Yeah, I think this is my third or fourth visit to the Beekse Bergen from starting this project. So we're getting really, really, really close. Car Safari. Wait, what did I select? I selected too much. We need none of those. First 3. And actually, I think even less. Yeah, wait, let me just deselect everything because I messed up. Now I don't know what I don't have. You got a abonnement. Yes, I got a subscription to the zoo. So especially when just starting the project, I went to the zoo a lot. Oh wait, that's weird. Huh. That video started like in a different part. So these still go in here. And this will be for the lions. And we have desert. So I remember this very well. We were waiting for the bus, and the bus was full. So we couldn't go on the bus. But they said they were gonna get another bus. It would just take a while. It would take like half an hour. But we were at the front of the new line that had formed because we weren't able to fit in the bus. So I had to plead to the people I was with, but yeah, we did wait for half an hour, and we're the first to enter the bus, so I got to sit front seat and look through the front window and take a bunch of good reference photos. So that was actually really, really good that day. Of course, now I have taken my car through there a bunch of times, and it doesn't really matter anymore. But hey, it was really cool back then. Congo restaurant. Ah, too fast. Look at that, we're almost at the bottom. Oh my god. That is amazing. We're over halfway of the last few. We're definitely gonna be able to finish it tonight, which is super, super nice. I'll add this to Congo Restaurant actually, because it's the outside of the building. And wait, we just added it to Hippo Outdoor. Already, I was gonna add this to Hippo Indoor along with all of this. I'm still bummed out that those signs aren't there anymore. Those were really cool. And they weren't really replaced by anything either, so it's just kind of it's kind of a bummer, really. When are you going to start a new zoo series alone and not on streams? Probably not for a very long time. I'm really happy with the things I have going now. And I don't have enough time to do more, so this is kind of it for now. Like, I could do more in Key Park Zoo. And make videos of it as well, which is definitely the plan eventually. But for Key Park Zoo, it's really like we're gonna stream, and then if we ever finish something, like the aquarium, then I'll do a big video touring it. But yeah, I don't know. Most of my free time is currently going into Beekse Bergen anyway. So, tigers. Oh yeah, stupid video to show the difference in water levels. Wow, we are getting into some, like, I'm getting some nostalgia here. This is like the start of the project. I was figuring everything out. My god. This is crazy. I'm starting to feel that same feeling that I had back then. Oh, oops. That's not the album I wanted to put that in. I also don't want to share it. This one. Yeah, I'm starting to get that same excitement again. Which, I don't want to say I lost it, but I had been feeling... And I still have it a little bit. Like, I just want to be done with it. And do other stuff. Mainly. I want to finish the Beekse Bergen file so I can... I've said this a lot of times already, but... I want to finish it so I can use it as a blueprint for like new stuff. Like redesigning the zoo myself. What am I looking for even? The flamingo aviary. But yeah, I want the zoo to be done before I start doing that. Which has been taking a while. Beautiful photo. Gotta love panorama. Alright, actually not you. Well, I think you do need to be there actually. Although, some of this stuff, including you, are also part of the giraffes album. It's starting to rain a bit hard again, that's not great. We're gonna have to walk the dog eventually tonight. And I'll also add at least all of these to the Springbok album, which has kind of changed now a fair bit. This is the hyenas. There's actually a lot changing around that area, so these photos are not going to be the most helpful, but still kind of helpful. So this is the back of the hyena enclosure. So I'm just going to include that into these albums. You know, I don't have a good picture of it. I thought maybe I would be able to show where those kids walked off trail, but that photo doesn't show it very well. I mean, it's different now anyway, because there's different signs and all that. Right, this is all the legacy stuff. Including this. It's all gone by now. So I'll put that into this one. These can go in the primates album though. These give a nice view of the back of the primate house. And these will give a nice view of the lion habitat. Alright, we're going into my second visit of the zoo. This was the day that I got my subscription. So, for reference. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. entrance. But yeah, I really wish I could do more series and more zoos and stuff. I mean, to be fair, if I had more time, I wouldn't do more series. I would just spend more time doing them and be able to put more stuff out and get more stuff done more quickly. But yeah, I just don't have the time. I mean, I don't do YouTube full time. I wish I could. But I mean, it doesn't even make me money at the moment. So I need to do other stuff. Sadly. Can't all be famous YouTubers like Eben. I know you're watching this. And now you're gonna say in our Discord, you're gonna say, "Hey Goran, I reached the funny moment." And I'm gonna be sitting there like, what moment? As if I remember my own streams. So yes, Eben, for future reference, if you're referencing a funny moment from a video or stream of mine, please give me a video name and timestamp, because then I'll be able to know what you're talking about. Wetlands. Is this also the wetlands aviary? It is. Right. Alright, things are gonna be a little messy, I think. But this will be wetlands. This will be, actually, put all of this into the pools. Oh, I figured I would have some more pictures of the Red River Hogs, but apparently not. I feel like I'm missing photos of the Red River Hogs, I'll be honest. I have very little of them. These were lovely though. It was literally as if they were posing. Giraffes. Yeah. A picture like this is almost worthless at this point because this is completely different now. So, whereas some of these photos have like pictures of the enclosure that are still useful, this one doesn't really have a lot to be helpful with. Lions. There's not a real point in keeping those. This was a great video. Wait. This was a great video. The otters were just out on patrol.
Oh,
Oh, okay. There is my annoying voice. Look at them go. They were just vibing. They were making noises as well. It was so funny. I think they all went inside after this as well, so we were lucky to spot them. But yeah, we'll throw that into the bears. Here we have some Edge of Africa stuff, just a bird of prey show, it seems. It's one of those difficult ones. I'll add it to the giraffe shop. Further down. Oh, we are so close to finishing this off. I do want to know how much we have left after we get through the next few. Congo Square. Let me quickly do these first so that we don't lose the reference to this one. It saves a little bit of time. Congo backstage. Oh, just one picture of the sea lions. That's interesting. All right. Toilets. This is also a sign that I miss. The new sign is a lot less playful, like most of them. Most of the new signs. But also the colors just clash with the colors of the building. Which I think they're planning on redoing anyway, but I don't know. I'm gonna miss it. I like the old vibes. Boat dog, giraffe shop, square, giraffe shop. And I'll add all of these. Not that many actually. To Congo Square in general. That is the wrong one! I'm gonna have to clean up some of these where I made a lot of mistakes, but it's not gonna be that bad, to be honest. Legacy signs. This is all Hippo Outdoor. Hippo. Can you guys hear the rain, by the way? I wonder. Because, I mean, not there's anything I can do about it, but I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh, there's no one watching. Well then, I guess that won't answer my question. That's fine. I get that this is... I tricked people last time, calling this a very exciting picture sorting stream. Somewhere deep down, I knew it wasn't gonna work a second time. But that's their loss, you know? We're having so much fun here. We're gonna make all these inside jokes, and then the people next stream, when I'm doing something interesting, they won't know what we're talking about. I'm actually gonna put this into Hippo Outdoor, and these I'll go into Hippo Outdoor. This is all Hippo Indoor ish. Go back over here real quick for the outdoor pics. Oh, it didn't work. There we go. No pictures of the meerkats. That's interesting. Hey, the picture changed. I guess it auto-selects those. Oh my god. We're going even further back in time with the toilets. Actually, I don't want this one on it. It's kind of pointless. Oh. I don't actually want those pictures in the old album. I should probably take those out later. Try to remember. I'll go up to about here. And actually, let me really quickly get rid of those. They don't need to be there. There we go. And this is all cheetahs and hyenas. Alright, over here we can see it. So this is what those kids, the German kids that got bit by the cheetah, this is what they walked into. And of course now the signs are different, but it's basically the same thing. It's like very clearly like, don't go in here. This is a service road. You can see tire tracks and stuff. It's just dirt. Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, I'm guessing if the zoo is gonna do anything, they're gonna either put up a rope or a gate over here. And that will solve the problem. But it's stupid that it had to happen to begin with. Now I don't know which of these pictures I've added. So I'm gonna go down up to here. We have a Ranger Camp album, although these pictures are very dated. Ranger Camp does not look like that anymore. Alright. This is also all dated, although some of these pictures might still be useful. But that's why we're putting them in a separate album. Stuff like this will be useful if I want to update that area a little bit. These are still useful for the lions, although I'm probably not going to do much with the lions anymore. But I will add these to them. A lot of stuff about this has also changed, like there's no more road here, so of course there's no more zebra crossing either. There's now a green road here as well, instead of the bricks. This wooden construction in front of the building has been removed. Not sure why. That was a little random, if you ask me. But I'm sure they had their reasons. Alright. Just the entrance. Oh, this one actually goes into the restaurant as well. Oh, so does this one. Even though that has all been repainted at this point, so it's not that useful for reference, but alright. Almost at the last album. or the last visit, or the first visit, I should say. Entrance, just a couple of parking pictures over here. As well as these, which I'm putting into the Safari Restaurant album because it's kind of the backstage of the restaurant. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this album real quick, see how many we got. So we already did 2,000 this stream. That is incredible. Alright, let's get rid of those. And now, one more album, one more visit to the zoo. The visit that started it all. December 2019. You can see all the Christmas decorations are still up. Because yeah, it was Christmas. And I went to see the cheetah cubs that had just been born. My sister actually went to the zoo on Christmas Day. Either the 1st or the 2nd, I don't know. That's not a common thing, I think. Like in the Netherlands we have a 2nd day of Christmas. Because we wanted an extra day off. At least that's what I always been told is the reason. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. But I think it's pretty funny, so... But yeah, no, my sister went here, I think on the 2nd day of Christmas. So, and during... No, I think she went here on the 1st day of Christmas. And then on the 2nd day of Christmas, over Christmas dinner, she kept talking and talking and talking about how cute the panda cubs were. And how they were so playful and all that stuff. So, yeah. It didn't take long to convince me to also buy some tickets to go to the zoo. And drag my girlfriend there. And I was like, well, I just started playing this game, Planet Zoo. You know, I'm having quite some fun with it, but not really getting anywhere really where I want to be with it. So why don't I take some photos as reference? So I can use it as inspiration for all the things I'm doing. Like, at the moment I was still like playing franchise mode, can you believe it? Ugh. Horrible. So, yeah. That's what we're going through now. Some reference photos I took. Just a couple, you know? And I think I'm gonna skip most of the Red Panda photos because there's a lot of them. I don't have to add all of those to the album. I mean, might as well, why not? Probably, like, I don't care that much about that album being spammed with photos of the cubs and stuff because I'm really happy with how we built that habitat. So there's not really a point in... I mean, it's nice to keep the album organized, but I'm probably never gonna look at it again unless I need a photo to, like, show in a video. So it's less of a priority to keep it organized. But yeah, actually the first time we got to the panda habitat, they were all sleeping or like inside of their barrels. But when we came back later, they were all out and about, playing, walking, eating. So yeah, I took a bunch of photos and videos of them. So much. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. I really like this habitat. Very cool. God, these are a lot of Red Panda photos. Alright, we're here. Yeah, those are 200 Red Panda photos. I mean, there might be something useful in there. If I ever need those photos, I can go through the album to organize it a bit more. Yeah, we did take like 2 laps through the zoo because of how like the pandas weren't there at first, so we did an extra lap around. I took some lovely photos today. I'm really proud of some of these. We'll see more of them as we come around. Africa Dorp. We need to go back up real quick. Because there's some photos in here of the elephants. Including this. Do you ever think, what do you think of Wildlands? I haven't been there yet. It's, yeah, there's 2 zoos in the Netherlands I haven't gone to yet. And Wildlands is one of them. I hope to go there sometime later this year or next year. But overall, I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm not sure where I stand. That's why I really want to visit it myself. I want to form my own opinion. But in general, I'm not a huge fan of the implementation of like theme park into a zoo type thing. Like, please keep your roller coaster noise out of my zoo sort of thing. But I don't know, maybe my mind will be changed when I go there. But that's kind of where I stand. Congos. Need to go down to the new albums. What's the other zoo you haven't visited? Aqua Zoo. You can tell I live in Brabant. The 2 zoos that are the furthest away from me, I have not been able to visit. And I should specify Aqua Zoo Leeuwarden. Not Aqua Zoo Leerdam. That one I have been, and it is great. Not worth going out of your way to go there, but if you're ever near Leerdam, you have half an hour to an hour to spare. Aqua Zoo Leerdam. Antwerp, I plan to go there sometime in the following month. Like, if there's a weekend where it's not raining, I'm probably gonna go to Antwerp, because I have a subscription. But I haven't been yet. So I should definitely go there. Wetlands Aviary. Paradise is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, I really, really want to go there as well. That one's high on the list, but it's I need a car, and even with a car, it's still really far away. So, and I would stay there for a night, but it's so expensive. So, I don't know, it's definitely something I'm considering doing at some point. Alright, this is also one of my favorite photos, this one. Absolutely one of my favorite photos I've taken at the zoo. So beautiful. Alright, we are inching closer and closer. Oh wow. That is gorgeous. Just the lighting in this park, man, it's so good sometimes. I'm really bummed out by the fact that I don't have this point for the sun to set in my park because of how I set it up. I really should have paid closer attention to where the sun is in the game. But it's not something I was even thinking of back when I first made the park. This one. Alright. This is this one. I have a bunch of Edge of Africa stuff. I'm kind of focusing on just speeding through these now because we're so close. I just want to be done. And when we're done, I was thinking we could jump into the Beekse Bergen real quick and do some things maybe, but I'm tired. So I'm gonna leave you guys, and maybe we'll do another stream later this week or in the weekend or at some point. But my main focus after we do this sorting stuff is just gonna be getting an episode out to you guys of building the Beekse Bergen, and then after that a new episode of the zoo tour of Plankendaal. So, I don't know, maybe we won't be live for a little while. Gotta pick my battles. Nope. Actually, I'm gonna real quickly. Oh, there's not really any photos to add to that. Usually there's a few around here. That should be in the Boat Dog album, but not in this case. Oh, this is also when they were still the tiger. Well, cubs is a strong word. I think they were almost 1 year old at this point. Or maybe, no, they were younger than that. You could definitely still tell they were smaller than the other tigers. Yeah, it was a great day. I mean, you can tell that this was a great day because it is the thing. This is the zoo visit that started this whole charade. If it weren't for this day that we're looking at right now, I would not be here where I am right now. Life-altering zoo visit. I'll add a few of these to the Yuck album, why don't we? Oh, that's not something I should be doing. Nope. Now we are way too far down. Although it won't take us that long to get to where we should be. Here we were. Meerkats, meerkats, meerkats. Only 3 pictures of the meerkats. Wow, I only took pictures of one side of that. That's surreal. Wow, I did such a bad job photographing the zoo. uh, Oh, that's all I took of the Africa village? Really? Weird. Oh, the cheetah cubs! I forgot about those. Oh, they were so adorable. Oh, that was the best. Oh. Would be buzzing. Someone just followed me on Twitter. That's amazing. Right up to about. No. There. Actually, I still have that open, so that's great. This is the Tick Tick Aviary. This is around like number 20-ish, 19. All of this is not you though. Oh, look at the lighting. Like even in the winter, this park is just so beautiful because of just how much nature it is, you know? Absolutely fabulous. Boop. Alright. Almost done, almost done. The lions. We have the coltan mine. One photo is all that we need. I mean, I can fault myself for taking such little photos now, but back then, I had no idea that I was even gonna do this. Like, I think I got the idea during the day. Like, oh, I could also try making the entire zoo. And primates. And I'm pretty sure, like, I could not even think of the amount of detail that I'm adding now to these things. Like, I think back then I didn't think that was possible to be as detailed as I am now. Especially the signs, because I barely took photos of those. Number 5. Oh, look here, you can see it was Ariel, Aurora, and Alice. Those were the red pandas. We had Aida, Radames, and Omneris. These two were the boys. They've moved to a zoo in, oh, I want to say Denmark? Germany? I forgot. And Aida recently moved to Aqua Zoo Leeuwarden. Mies, oh my god, Mies was born in 2019, Jesus. Yeah. These weren't even named yet back then. They were that recent. Super cool. Alright. that is all of the entrance stuff. And then we'll add all of this to parking, and the rest of this album is not really worth sorting because of how old it is. Like, it's just a video of a hippo and some pictures. Oh my god! Wait, is that a diker? Did I see the dikers in my lifetime? Like, this was in 2016. Wait, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Oh, wait, wait. I think you click it? No. I thought there was a way to see. Oh wait, former holdings. Beekse Bergen. They were there still in 2017 even. Yeah, I saw red diker. That's so cool. I thought I'd never seen a diker species. But apparently I have, because here's photo proof of it. That's so cool. Well, we learned something today. That's cool. And yeah, all of these photos are just very old. Like, this is 2016. And I think these are actually like 2018. So apparently it was still there by then. 2019? Wow, they recently moved away then. Or is this not a red diker? I think it's a red diker. I'm gonna look up. What do they look like? Yeah, that's the same thing, right? Has to be. Yeah. Cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, well. That was it. I'm gonna delete this album. Because we're done. No. We're gonna delete the album. I'm gonna go ahead and sort through the Beekse Bergen All album real quick to remove some of the photos that I don't think should be in there. And I want to thank you all for watching. I know that this wasn't the most exciting, very exciting stream, but I had a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys came along, and yeah, I hope maybe you learned a thing or two. Something that might help you with your own recreation project, I don't know, or to learn a thing or two about me. Oh wait, of course, we do have to do our show and tell. I don't know what to show today. I guess I'll show this. Over here, I should do this at a different point in the stream. I feel like I should start off the streams this way, so that A, it gives people some time to walk into the stream, and B, I have something to talk about as we go into the stream. Wait, let me quickly move OBS. Oh wait, I gotta do that. There we go. Alright, so yeah. I got Jurassic Park on VHS. Oh my god, can you imagine? I don't know why I thought this was significant enough to show. Oh, it's all scratched. Wow. This is very old. So I got this actually, this was my grandparents. I used to watch it at their house, like, I want to say all the time, but I have no idea. I was way too young. I don't remember anything from that time. So I don't remember how many times I must have watched it as a kid, but I feel like it's a lot. Yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time, and I think I'm not the only one. If you're watching this, if you're like into animals and stuff like that. Likelihood is that you're also into dinosaurs and you have seen this movie and love it. Even people who aren't necessarily into dinosaurs think it's a great movie. I think. I wouldn't be able to speak for those people because I definitely very much like dinosaurs. So, yeah. Love it. VHS. I feel like I'm in that transitional generation where I'm one of the last few who have used VHS tapes, which is crazy. Yeah, I definitely should do this at the start of the streams, so I have something to talk about. Because I was like, after I ended last stream I showed my Doom helmet, right? And after I ended the stream, I was like, oh, I could have talked about this and this and this and this. But it was at the end of the stream, so it was just like, yeah, look, I own this. And then that's it. Which is kind of like, what's the point? So yeah, I'll do it at the start of the next stream. So that, yeah, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Hope you had fun. Let's just end it there. Bye-bye.